Hello, I'm Suzuki Rat, as it says there. Whee! And in this video, I'm going to commentate over the top because I'm too lazy to put the writing into that thing. So, without further ado, we're just going to hit this button and start playing and talk over it and see how it goes. But basically, this is what people with nothing better to do come and do on our server. Lovely intro. Some brew while this is on. I don't like it. You want to make me a new one? Make me a new one. So yeah, the lovely host of our server has been gone for about 5 minutes and they decide to trash absolutely everything. They tower up to the sky base that's barrier blocked, so that was pointless. And they trashed the old house. So, we don't know why. We don't see the point of it either. But hey, I'm a builder. At least it gave me something to do. Because all I was coming on was just to have a little look around. See who was playing, who was modding and whatnot. But instead it actually gave me something to do for the hour that I was, instead of walking around and exploring and gathering resources and stuff, I just thought, hey, may as well try and sort this out. But they've trashed everything. Look, they stole everything. They stole the lot, they stole the enchanting tables, they stole all them chests are empty. They made a hole through the wall. Just because, I don't know why, just because they were too lazy to walk up the stairs, I don't know. Just because they're idiots. But anyway, so all I was really worried about was trying to get upstairs to my house to see what damage was up there, but they weren't really bothered about my house because I'm a nobody. They just wanted to pick on the host. So I start cleaning up anyway. First I have to tower all the way up, because that's the way you have to get rid of the tower of mud that they'd put up to the sky base. Totally pointless. I don't know. Everyone knew he was putting barrier blocks on, so I don't know why they bothered to go all the way to the top of this massive tower. I run out of blocks there. Look, I had to swap for my mossy cobblestone. But anyway, we get all the way to the top, and then we come all the way back down, just so there's not an ugly, great big tower of mud outside my house, which you can see there just on the left hand side. Yay! Well, there's just my spawn house. So then I thought I'd tackle this piece of water anyway and get rid of this, because obviously it's not supposed to be there. So I just speed through that because it was really annoying that the water's just such a pain. So anyway, and then I noticed that just to be annoying, get stuck by a zombie. But yeah, there's a I noticed that they trashed the farm as well. There's like this little tiny community farm. Means nothing to nobody. It was just someone setting up a community farm that everyone could use, and they decided to trash it. It's not even the main farm. It's not even anything to do with the main host of the server or anything. It's just one of the subs has built this little farm, and they thought it'd be fun to trash that as well. I don't know why. As I said, the only people that do the trashing is people with nothing better to do, isn't it? People without a life, yeah. Surely. Because surely if you had friends, then you'd be playing a game with your friends instead of just walking around like a bod trashing everyone else's stuff. The other thing that I find people that trash is normally people that can't build. People that can't build are normally, yeah, jealous. So they smash everyone that's better than what they could build. So, and that's why they just trash like everything, because they normally can't build. That's my theory anyway. So, trashers and griefers and hackers can't play vanilla. They wouldn't know what to do. Too much like brain power required to play vanilla. You know, having to collect trees and actually physically use your brain to actually like come up with something that like isn't just walking around blowing stuff up. Yeah, the sort of people that grief are probably the sort of people that play COD most of the time, you know, because they have that sort of mentality of shoot, kill, destroy. Not very creative. Yeah, that sort of person. Yeah, so don't get me wrong, COD's a good game. Strategically played, can be a very good game. But yeah, the sort of people that destroy Minecraft worlds are the people that sort of like camp and sort of like team up on massive COD games, because even then they probably can't play on their own. Skill levels are probably too low, you know, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, anyway, so I thought I'd torch this place up anyway. because it doesn't bother me. I'm a builder, I can build. It doesn't bother me. Took like what? This video is only like what, half hour long or something, 20 minutes long or something by the time. It took me what? An hour, if that, to just like completely redo the house, and that's nothing. And that was like not even having any resources, that was just using the resources of what we had here. That's why like the floor gets changed out for oak and stuff gets filled in and stuff, but you'll see that as with like background footage kind of shows. So that was just me being annoyed that I fell off. Nothing to do with the fact of anything else, it's just the fact that I was such a derpy idiot who fell off that block. Went up the ladder, jumped over and fell straight off. So anyway, I thought we'll just... Oh, the shield gets in the way all the time. I just thought we'd just throw all the oak down on the floor because I just need to be able to walk round to my house really. That was the main thing. And then I thought, well, I'll just use all the oak that I've got on me, why not? I've just plenty of oak around. We'll just fill in the floor, at least then we could just walk around without having to like tiptoe along a beam or whatever. So I thought, hey, just fill in the floor. Oh, I broke through to the wrong bit there, didn't I? Yeah, so we just filled in the floor. We just plodded on, filling in the floor. And then, being a builder, you just kind of like forget. And you just kind of like carry on. You just kind of like, before you realise, it's just like, oh well, I'll just square off this corner and then I'll just kind of like titillate this bit and then I'll just like straighten that bit and I'll just fill that bit, and then before you know it, you've built everything. As I said, it's no bother to a builder. Builders, we like to build. If you trash it, it just means we have fun rebuilding. Builders like to build. You trashing just gives us more building. No biggie. It's like, you're just giving us what we wanted really, because I'd say I was only coming on for an hour, just the host isn't even there, he's away, a few mods on, but they're not doing anything, they're all just wandering around, so I was literally only coming on for an hour just to kind of sort out my chests and kind of maybe go to my storage place and move a few things around, but instead this actually gave me something to do. I was probably only planning on nipping on for about 10 minutes and I would have got bored because I had nothing to do and I would have just came off. But you actually gave me something to do. You actually gave me gameplay. So I say, it's like, yeah, you may really annoy the host, because if he came on and it was griefed, and like it will be griefed when he gets back on. I've done this once, but someone will have griefed it again. So when he comes on, yeah, he'll be annoyed and you'll get your reaction because he's annoyed because someone's griefed his house and oh no. It doesn't really bother everyone. It's like you're just trying to pick on the host because you know it'll annoy him. Whereas it doesn't really annoy me being a builder because it just, as I said, it just gave me something to do. So as you can see, I just build. That's what I do. It's just building. Building's what I do. And as I said, I was trying to do everything without actually like making any more bricks or anything. Here's a mod coming to check on me. He's yeah, that's fine, carry on, blah blah blah. And one of the older players on the server, you see, the server, like when it launched, we were on day 1, I think, maybe day 2. I don't know. I think I managed to get on day 1, didn't I? Briefly, maybe. I can't remember. I was having trouble with the computer at that time anyway, when he first started a week or so ago. But yeah, so here I was just going through all the options of like, oh yeah, I was just being a noob there and just realised, no, I have to smelt it, don't I, to make brick. So anyway, I just started to smelt it and then realised, actually, do you know what? There's no point, because he's not going to put the brewing stands back there, is he? So, plan B, we'll steal all this stone brick because I need it elsewhere. To make it all look pretty and basic, we'll just eradicate the stuff that no one's needing. You're not going to be using it because he's not going to put brewing stands back, so I thought I'd fill it in. At least then, there's a bit of a thicker wall between there and the outside, because literally that's just outside, isn't it? So, stole the wood off the floor, as it's not required, it's going to be underneath. Put a few bricks back and stuff. Fill it in, just fill it in. Just doesn't matter what you're filling it in with, just fill it in. It makes no difference. As long as you get it where you're supposed to, and not everywhere, like I do. But yeah, so, as I say, we just filled in this wall completely with stone for now, and then yeah, we just basically realised. Then I realised, oh my god, he had a 3-layer ceiling, didn't he? Because he dug into the cave and did it that way. So that meant that I've now got to like put things above the chests and fill in a whole new roof. So that's why I was looking for materials, going, what can we use? What can we use? I don't know. I was just looking through. I seem to have a lot of andesite stuff, so I may be thinking about that. And then I was just looking for, it's like netherite, I don't like that. It's too red. It's too bright. No, nothing in there. And as I was saying, it's just literally there's nothing in those chests. So I thought, anyway, the first stage is we'll just fill in all these gaps, and the first, like the middle layer. And the middle layer you don't see, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just use cobble. And I just thought I'd just fill it all in. Not that it mattered because they griefed through 3 layers pretty easy anyway. And I'm not going to go and get loads of obsidian just to put a middle layer of obsidian. It's not my house. It's not anyone's house now really. They all live in the sky. So yeah, I just thought I'd just throw cobble all over, and then I realised I needed to get the slabs made to put above the chests, because nothing worse than having chests that don't open. So I was looking through for materials to see what I had that I could use into slab form, and yeah, this is, as I say, the main problem with this one was that I didn't want to keep going back to the storage place that I've got for blocks and stuff. So I was just using what was in this griefed house. Obviously, because it had been griefed and stolen from everyone, like there wasn't much left. So I was just trying to work out what bricks, what slabs, trying to like calculate numbers and of what we're going to need to put everywhere. So I'd established that there was I couldn't be bothered to make the smelt any more brick, to be honest. That's what I was trying not to do. I was trying not to smelt more brick and just use what was here. So again, with the annoyance of the not having any materials on me, just filled it in with whatever. So I just stuck some oak above them. I say they're chests, they're made of wood. The wood above the chest looks fine. It's fine, it doesn't matter. As I say, 5 minutes later someone's going to come and grief the place anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's just giving me something to do while I was bored waiting for another video to render, actually, in the back now. That's the only reason I went on, is I was waiting for another video. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, so I decided to use andesite for the ceiling, and just filled it all in, and swapped out the wood as well. So I discovered some glowstone under there that it's hidden in for some reason. I don't know why. But I decided just to leave it open and throw a trapdoor on the front later when I pick it up from downstairs. But anyway, I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, throwing on the AFK's room sign again, and just putting things back to the way they were in the first place, and just kind of, yeah, that odd block, you know, that had to go. That would just really annoy people. It doesn't bother me, but it would really annoy other people. So now we had this awkward little hole, so that was all fun. Yeah, just filling it in, that's all it was. I nicked the trapdoors from behind there, put some torches in the ceiling because it was pretty dark actually. I don't know why it was so dark. And then I decided, right, down here is pretty much just done. And it's all done. It's just a tiny little square room now. We just need to sort out upstairs. So, oh no. I remember now. I was trying to steal stone bricks. So I was trying to put different bricks on this wall, because I needed stone bricks for upstairs. So that's why I was messing around, trying all different stone bricks. Nothing was looking nice. Nothing looked any good. So I just stole all the stone bricks and tried something different. And what did we try next? We tried, oh that was it, the doorway, the horrible granite stuff, or whatever, granite, whatever you want to call it. I just made it, it just looks awful. The stuff just doesn't go nice together, does it? Well, it does go nice together, but just not with the stone and stuff. So no matter what I did, I just couldn't find anything nice. All this was just to try and steal as much of the stone as I could. So I gave up, and I was like, right, I'm just going to take all this, have a break, and get a laggy, because the fireworks were going off anyway. Someone gave me a diamond, which is nice. So I just thought we'd go watch the fireworks. couldn't really build because it was lagging the hell out of the place anyway. So yeah, just had to wait, watch some fireworks, think about what I could do on the wall. And then I thought about it, and I thought, I've done it in a few places, like a few of my forts where I built into like into hills and stuff, and I thought, well, do you know what? I know what I can do. Not that it matters because someone's going to steal the armour stand straight away, but we could put an armour stand in down there in a fancy pattern. And then that little pattern to the right hand side, just in my view now, kind of gave me the inspiration, and I was like, oh yeah, that little window over there, that's cool. So I made a couple of furnaces, and I thought I'm going to have to cave in, I'm going to have to smelt some stone. So the whole point was not to actually make resources for this, and was just to use resources we had, but I had to cave, I had to make some stone. And then I didn't like that bit, so I decided to sort it all out with a pattern that I do quite a lot on my builds. If I'm building like a fort or a castle or a tower or something like that, then I stagger the slabs and stairs, and I put the banners in between where the slabs are, and it looks like it's purposely designed around the banners, if you know what I mean. But I wasn't going to waste my banners. I was going to start with. I was going to put some purple banners, but then I thought, no, someone's just going to steal them. So I just put another Scotland one. I've got plenty of those anyway. And then I filled in the roof, and I just like tidied up so it didn't look like just a basic boxy room. And so all this was really just while I was waiting for the stone to smelt. So I was just trying to kill time waiting for stone to smelt. So just making more slabs and stuff, and just I tried doing it. No, it didn't look right, so I swapped it back. It was like, no, didn't need it there. We don't need it there, and we don't need it there. So then I thought, do you know what? We'll just use these paintings. I'm not putting my banners up, as I said. I don't want to waste my banners. Big paintings kept annoying me, so I used I was looking for the skinny ones. And then when I did get one, I went and deleted it, see? But when I get it again, I realised. So yeah, if you put a slab to it, it stops them. See, and just to be annoying, I got it first time that time. So yeah, then I went back down and I did the armour stand thing that I got the inspiration from the glass window. So I just went and did that. I had some of that andesite stuff left anyway. And the fact that we'd had some more stone smelted now meant that I could do a bit more, something different. So I just made that pattern that we saw on the window downstairs and kind of put a armour stand in it. So that'll last all of about 10 seconds. I had 3 doors upstairs, so I decided to swap all the doors out. There was only one door left, so I decided to swap it out and replace all the doors with oak doors, so that all 3 doors matched. Just because I had them anyway upstairs, which was a surprise. I expected someone would have stolen them. Pressure plate down, job done. Didn't like the pressure plate though. Right, I just finished off. This is like the last bit now. I just used slabs because I had them. Saves making anything that we don't need. Got rid of some sugarcane that was in the way, and then changed. That was it. I just didn't like that pressure plate. I did not like that pressure plate one bit. So grabbed the last bit of stone that we need just to fill out under there. Put the odd bits of dirt down that we have. Last 3 pieces of stone. All house damage repaired. What else was there? Oh yeah, that was it. The pressure plate on the door. Job done. Door done. Just wait for my last bit of stone. Check downstairs. Put all the stuff away that I'd taken out of the chests and everything like that. And then, oh yeah, that was it. I actually carry on with what I was doing when I logged off last time, making banners. Checked everything was okay. Checked everything was fine. There was only a few people on, and then that was it. Everything was back to normal. The house was done. I said see you later, I said see you later, and I went to check the video that I was rendering before I started. So that'd be that. And yeah, so I don't know whether it's going to be griefed again now or not. Probably going to be trashed. But anyway, that's me done. That's what I did. I did it once. I fixed the house once. That's it. If they've griefed it again, I'm not doing it again. I'll have to speak to him and see what he's going to do. I think he might be implementing the claim system. So you've lost your vanillaness because you couldn't be trusted. Now I hit this button and it all stops recording. Look, there's me talking. Wow, 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 wow. Right. Anyway, that's enough for today. See you later.